Right now at 5 million set to hit the roads and the skies. The weather conditions for this year's holiday travel rush. And a new batch of Epstein files going public. Why the Justice Department is jumping to the president's defense.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Emily is off. The holiday travel rush is underway, and it's already breaking records. News 8 Now's Seth Padilla is live in La Crosse with more tonight. Seth.
Ken, fueling the record are low gas prices. Now, according to AAA, the number of travelers keep going up year after year. In Wisconsin, 2.4 million will be hitting the roads and traveling at least 50 miles this season. Majority will go by car. The biggest reason is those low gas prices. In La Crosse, a gallon of regular is $2.37. Now, that's down from the national average of $2.80. So with packed roads, AAA is offering up some advice.
As you're putting your luggage and your bags into the car, don't forget to check that emergency kit. And you want to have your cell phone charger. You want jumper cables, some extra bottles of water. If it gets cold, bring some blankets, all of these things to ensure your safety if you have to pull over to the side of the road.
Experts also say that roads will be the busiest in the afternoon hours, up to 7 and 8 p.m. And if you are renting a vehicle, expect to pay a little more because prices are up about 1%. Coming up tonight at 6, you'll hear what drivers are hoping for on that commute. Live in La Crosse, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Seth. Now to the airports. It's going to be busy. AAA says almost 140,000 Wisconsinites are expected to take to the skies to reach that holiday destination, almost a 2% jump from last year. Overall, TSA says it expects 44.3 million flyers will travel over Christmas and New Year's.
Just bring patience with you, that's like the number one thing.
And don't forget, you will need a real ID to fly or a passport. If you don't have either, you can pay a $45 TSA fee to fly.
As we expected, we had more sunshine today, and overall temperatures were mild, getting up into the upper 30s in some areas, low 40s right now. Basically just a little bit of high clouds out there in all locations. You can see hovering in the 30s to the upper 20s in Eau Claire with the light wind. We do have that north-northwest wind today that kept the temperatures down just a little bit from actually going any higher than what they could be. Overall, there's your high temps. You can see down to the southeast, 40s, even mid-40s as you get towards Prairie du Chien, Lone Rock, and to Madison. Meanwhile, further north, where there's more snow on the ground and a little bit more of a brisk northwest wind, it kept the temperatures more into the 30s, what you would expect. Otherwise, this evening, really just increasing clouds. Otherwise, we're going to have temperatures getting back down to 19 as we get towards 10 p.m. And a similar story for La Crosse, just seeing a little bit of cloud cover increasing, getting back down to 26 with light wind. So all in all, pretty quiet evening. Big picture shows you cloud cover is starting to increasing, and the big story we have coming, not so much big story, but we do have some precipitation because we have some systems out to the west that we're going to be monitoring, so we'll break that down a little bit later, what to expect on Wednesday and Christmas night too. All that coming up a little bit later.
All right. Thank you, Greg. And a reminder, as you travel this holiday season, keep the First Warn weather app handy so you can track that weather 24/7. 2 News 8 follow-ups. Charges are dropped against a Genoa man accused of killing a pregnant woman. That man is Matthew Sierra. A La Crosse County judge is now giving prosecutors 72 hours to refile the case. The judge is citing issues with the criminal complaint. Sierra allegedly killed his girlfriend Alexis Pickett, who was pregnant with his child. He reportedly then set her home on fire. And a judge ordering Morgan Geyser back to a state psychiatric hospital. She escaped from her Winnebago group home last month. Geyser is serving a 40-year sentence for stabbing her classmate in 2014 to please the fictional character Slender Man. Flu activity is surging in Wisconsin. According to UW Health, the percentage of patients testing positive for influenza nearly tripled in just a week, jumping from 5% during the week of December 8th to 14% last week. As of today, there have been 2 pediatric deaths in Wisconsin tied to the flu. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers is extending the state's energy emergency. The reason, continued pipeline disruptions. Evers first declared an emergency December 5th. It was tied to a disruption and a high demand for heating fuel. The declaration remains in effect through January 16th. The Black Hawk Bridge ferry service is back in action. It was suspended during the implosion of the bridge, and while crews spent the weekend clearing the path of debris. The ferry runs 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Developing now, the DOJ is releasing a new batch of Jeffrey Epstein files. The batch of 10,000 documents offers new details on Epstein's associates, including President Trump. Olivia Rinaldo reports from the White House.
The DOJ released about 30,000 pages overnight, including emails from 2019 in the days after Jeffrey Epstein was arrested on sex trafficking charges. The emails show federal agents asking for updates and contacting 10 potential co-conspirators, including Ghislaine Maxwell, but most other names are redacted.
We are not going to quit until justice is done.
Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna says survivors are demanding more be made public.
The FBI witness interviews, that's where they told them about other men who either raped them or were involved in the cover-up.
One email from the Justice Department says then private citizen Donald Trump flew on Epstein's plane many more times than had previously been known, and on 2 occasions did so with women described as possible witnesses in a potential case against Maxwell. President Trump has said he had a falling out with Jeffrey Epstein years ago and had no knowledge of his crimes. On Monday, the president called the files an effort to distract from his political accomplishments.
What this whole thing is with Epstein is a way of trying to deflect from the tremendous success that the Republican Party has.
The DOJ also came to the president's defense, writing on social media that some of the documents contain untrue and sensationalist claims made against the president that were submitted to the FBI right before the 2020 election. Olivia Rinaldi, CBS News, the White House.
Rob and Michelle Reiner's death certificates are released. They reveal that the couple was cremated at LA's Mount Sinai mortuary. Their remains were given to their oldest son, Jake. The couple's son, Nick, has been charged with their murders. He's expected to enter an insanity plea. Nick Reiner will be back in court January 7th. Still to come, tensions in the Caribbean. U.S. military continuing to ramp up the pressure on Venezuela. Plus, the price of gold hitting an all-time high. A reason after the break.
Come home for the holidays at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale this holiday season. Right now, get free shipping when you spend $4.99 and free white glove delivery when you spend $14.99. Plus an extra 15% off floor models and clearance. Home for the holidays, now at Home Furniture.
This cozy season, we invite all of our neighbors to make their bathroom the coziest room in their home. With quick installs and a lifetime warranty, we bring quality upgrades right to your doorstep. And we won't just leave you there. Our experienced team will be there every step of the way. Plus, with our easy financing available, you're able to get the comfort you want today on a budget that works for you. So upgrade your cozy room this season with River Valley Remodelers. River Valley Remodelers. Improve your home, build our community.
Ava, let's go.
Try it on.
Shortest distance between two people is a smile. That's why we're committed to fighting hunger in our communities until everyone has a reason to smile. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Save big money on everything at Menards. Power up your gifts this Christmas with Energizer. Menards has the largest in-stock selection of Energizer batteries. They provide long-lasting power for flashlights, gifts, remotes, and more. Stuff your stockings with a 4-pack of Max batteries for $3.99. Clean up your space with help from Rubbermaid. This industrial-strength 32-gallon trash can is built to withstand intense sunlight and freezing temperatures and comes with a lid. Now $14.99 after rebate.
Come home for the holidays at Home Sleep Express. Right now, get free shipping when you spend $4.99 and free white glove delivery when you spend $12.99 on any mattress purchase. Home for the holidays, now at Home Sleep Express.
Well, new security is now in place at the Louvre. Security bars were installed on the window thieves used to break into the museum back in October. $102 million in crown jewels were taken. 4 people have been arrested and charged, but the jewels have not been found. The Trump administration ramping up the pressure on Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro. The military currently in active pursuit of a 3rd tanker carrying sanctioned oil. CBS's Christian Benavides reports from Miami.
U.S. military aircraft were seen operating at a naval station in Puerto Rico as the Trump administration ramps up America's military presence in the Caribbean, part of an increasing pressure campaign against Venezuela.
Donald Trump has upped the ante, first trying to hope to rattle the military, now trying to cut off its resources by cutting off its all-important export of illegal oil.
Over the weekend, an elite Coast Guard unit seized control of a 2nd oil tanker in the waters off Venezuela. And President Trump says a 3rd vessel is in the military site.
It's moving along, and we'll end up getting it.
The White House has referred to Venezuela as a narco state. Video from U.S. Southern Command shows the latest of at least 29 strikes on suspected drug trafficking boats. This one in the Eastern Pacific, killing at least 1 person.
What we don't know is which narco-terrorists were on this quote-unquote low-profile vessel and what they were transiting. When the military is referring to a low-profile vessel, that is likely referring to the fact that this was a submarine or semi-submersible vessel.
If he plays tough, it'll be the last time he's ever able to play tough.
President Trump has warned Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro, who railed against the tanker seizures as acts of piracy.
What this is really all about, and what it's always been about, is provoking regime change within the government.
Security experts note these latest escalations could increase the risk of confrontation with Venezuela. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Miami.
Got an unexpected boost last quarter for the economy. The 3rd quarter GDP report showed an inflation-adjusted annualized rate of 4.3%, accelerating far faster than the 3.8% recorded in quarter 2 and marking the fastest growth rate in 2 years. Gold prices jumped to an all-time high Monday, topping more than $4,400 per ounce. Analysts say the surge was driven by geopolitical tensions and softening monetary policy. The price of silver also jumped Monday to around $69 per ounce. And the Powerball jackpot soaring to $1.7 billion now. No one won the latest drawing, so the next one is tomorrow night. Since September 6th, there have been 46 straight drawings without a big winner. We will have more news ahead, but first.
Yeah, definitely going to be a mild Christmas. We're looking at 30s and 40s, but we do have a little bit of a rain or maybe even freezing drizzle to mention about Christmas night. We'll break that down and then show you when our temperatures are really plummeted back to the 20s. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford Crew.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house.
Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red? Making customers happy. That's my favorite tradition.
Like my sweater.
Get 0 down, 0% financing, and 0 payments for 90 days. Plus $2,000 bonus cash on Explorer. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports, and your day becomes better, and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and, you know, it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
A snowstorm on the radar means it's time for a trip to Blaine's Farm and Fleet to stock or restock your supply of snowy weather essentials. Save on ice melt, spreaders, snow shovels, even name brand snow throwers. Trusted brands of tires and automotive batteries, scrapers, emergency kits, and more. Plus, we've got you covered from head to toe with great deals on boots, coats, hats, and gloves. Find value on the products you need to gear up your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Being original.
Happy holidays from News 8 Now. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The West Coast is bracing for some serious weather, from heavy snow to torrential rain. CBS's Jared Hill has the latest.
A winter wonderland making for potentially dangerous conditions on the roads near Lake Tahoe. Upwards of 5 feet of snow are in the forecast for parts of California's Sierra Mountains.
It looks like it's some serious storm.
Elsewhere in California,
we're getting flooded here.
Torrential rain filled swollen rivers, submerging communities in rushing floodwaters. In Redding, at least one person was killed over the weekend. This was a highway in the same area Sunday as cars navigated life-threatening flash flooding.
Yeah, this is wild. I mean, this is like an unprecedented amount of water for this area. It really should be snow.
In the community of Cisco Grove, waterfalls are spouting from the near constant rain, causing the South Yuba River to overflow, leaving even locals stunned.
It's amazing. I've never seen it this high.
The deluge, the result of a series of atmospheric rivers that are soaking much of the West Coast. Over the weekend, storms flooded large parts of Northern California. In San Joaquin County, officials are bracing for even more water, issuing this warning.
Protecting your family should be your #1 priority, and that starts with preparedness.
Back near Lake Tahoe, a break in the snow is allowing for crews to reset ahead of the next round. Visitors are looking forward to it too.
That big storm is coming on Christmas. After Christmas, it will be awesome.
A headache on the roads, but potentially big business for ski resorts, struggling in a drier than desired winter.
Well, in the meantime, no such severe weather headaches in this neck of the woods. Is it going to stay mild throughout the Christmas holiday? Do we even have a white Christmas on tap, Greg?
Well, that just depends how much snow we can keep going here and staying. We're down to like about a couple inches or 1 inch on the ground too, officially, if you want to look at it. So just a matter of if we'll melt this all now. North-facing areas typically are harder to melt this time of year, so they'll probably have it. So north side of the hills and all that will probably still have snow. South sides are a different story, but really, the pattern is that we've been advertising this all week. It's been pushed the Arctic air to the north. We still got these winds coming out of south, southeast. We are going to get a nice little push of little warmer air come through us, even milder air as we go into Christmas night. And that could result, and we'll kind of break that down a little bit, some precipitation Thursday night. And it could be in the form of some very light rain or freezing rain drizzle too as it goes across the area. Beyond that, Friday, Saturday, we keep warm. The next really punch of cold air or Arctic air comes as we get towards Saturday into Sunday. Here it comes swinging through. Notice it just kind of clips the area and then kind of pulls northeast again. So very progressive. It won't stick around. But the big story with this is going to be the winds. Very windy conditions with this. Not so much way of precipitation. Something to keep in mind for Sunday and Monday. And then beyond that, it gets a little bit uncertain exactly what goes on. We could see another push coming next Tuesday, Wednesday, and more activity too. But overall, still mild through at least Saturday. That's the main really message. Tonight's lows a little cooler than we had last night because we had less cloud cover going in this evening, so I think they'll drop off and then maybe more steady as we get later tonight with more clouds that are increasing. As we go to tomorrow, temperatures should be pretty similar. We're looking at mid to upper 30s, near 40. The wind out of the southeast. We do have some sprinkles, maybe a little bit of light rain really south of Eau Claire. We'll kind of time that out too. Very light amounts. It's all going to be in the form of rain, so nothing to really for road-wise going into Wednesday evening or Christmas Eve evening. Then Thursday, as we go into Thursday's highs for Christmas, we're looking at mid-30s, a lot of cloud cover, a few breaks here and there, so low 30s to the mid-30s, above average, but probably a little bit cooler than we've seen this last couple days, given the clouds will be a little more thick going throughout most of the day. Friday, still mild. Actually, we see a little bit break more in the clouds. The winds turn around to the south. We're going to get probably into the 40s for a lot of locations, maybe even some mid-40s further south, so mild. This is what similar temperatures will go into Saturday, too. before they kind of plunge into Sunday. Now, regarding that precipitation tomorrow, it's just a weak shot. We got a system to the south and a weak cold front that's going to be sliding southeastward. So there's a little bit of activity developing right late in the day or early evening, mainly south and east of I-90. Just some sprinkles, light rain. It'll progress eastward, and then you see the winds turn around from the north as this cold front kind of slides to the southeast. So that's your opportunity for a little bit of light rain, but shouldn't impact anything other than some light sprinkles out there. As we go into Thursday night, that's the opportunity with a system coming from the west that could produce some light rain or freezing rain. And right now, as we look at the timing, it's going to come through pretty much Thursday night into early Friday. And the precipitation will be rain here as you get closer to I-94 in Eau Claire area. It might start out as a little freezing rain before it turns. So something we'll have to watch for late Thursday night into early Friday is a little bit of ice. Right now, we're thinking just a glaze of ice, but there is that potential right there. You can see that we could have a little bit of ice with it before it turns and warms up. The big plunge in temperatures comes as we go into Sunday. You can see very windy conditions, gusts potentially over 40 on some of those days. Temperatures plummet into the single digits at night. We'll probably have some sub-zero wind chills during that time, and then we start modifying back for Tuesday and Wednesday. So the mild conditions continue for Saturday, but then winter really comes back, roaring back probably on Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, you always know it's due to come back. We can never have a long stretch of mild.
Yes. The only good news, once again, we don't have a huge snowpack, so that kind of modifies things a little bit. Otherwise, we could see temperatures far lower than that.
All right, so we'll take them where they're at right now, huh?
Yep.
Thanks, Greg. Still to come, NORAD's big night. We'll go behind the scenes of tracking Santa after this.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
At Dahl Auto, we always put your family first. Every pre-owned vehicle has been inspected to a level of safety and reliability that we'd want for our own family. Plus, you have peace of mind with the area's best warranty. Compare prices at dahlauto.com.
Welcome to Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet. Shop our huge selection of upholstery by Ashley, Catnapper, and Best Home Furnishings. Sleep better with our selection of double-sided, hybrid, or all-foam mattresses. Adjustable bases and bedroom sets available. Set your dining room up with a new table, chairs, bar stools, or counter height available. Throw down a rug to complete any room. Scatters, 5x8s, 8x10s, and more. No gimmicks, no corporate hassles. Open 7 days a week. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Hy-Vee is your holiday headquarters. Save big Saturday through Wednesday. Cook's ham portions, just $1.77 a pound. Hy-Vee butter, just $2.88. Hy-Vee canned corn or green beans, 2 for $1. 5 pounds of potatoes, $1.48. Cream cheese, just $1.28. Save on Nabisco snack crackers, Lay's and Kettle Cooked chips, Pepsi 6-packs, and more. Save in-store and online, Saturday through Wednesday, only at Hy-Vee.
It's not very often a fella gets to offer the best products in the marketplace at a price lower than most others. When I look at this beautiful showroom, when I consider the quality of our products and the team of 80 exceptional professionals, we should be higher priced, but we're not. If you have any doubts for your next home improvement project, you should contact the Board Store today. It's not all the sales and discounts, it's the bottom line that counts, and you'll get no better bottom line than at the Board Store Home Improvements.
At Dahl Auto, we've had customers ask, why are your prices so low? The simple answer is, we price our pre-owned vehicles to sell. When you're shopping around, we want you asking, why are their prices so high? Dahl Auto.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
The North American Aerospace Defense Command is gearing up for one of the busiest nights of the year. NORAD monitors and defends North American airspace 24/7, but on December 24th, it has one more very important job, and that's tracking Santa Claus. They track him from the North Pole all the way across the world as he delivers presents to children.
We're just happy that we're able to track him every single year, and the pilots that get to see him, they're lucky.
You can follow along on the NORAD Tracks Santa app. And we'll have another check of your forecast right after this.
Come home for the holidays at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale this holiday season. Right now, get free shipping when you spend $4.99 and free white glove delivery when you spend $14.99. Plus an extra 15% off floor models and clearance. Home for the holidays, now at Home Furniture.
Last minute gift shoppers? Yeah, we get a lot every season here at Menards. Santa? He's here every year. He loves our prices on tools. A great selection of toys. And you can even find something for yourself. Plus, you can't go wrong with a Menards gift card. So come on in and wrap up your last minute gift shopping at Menards.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Hey, Dominic here to tell you about our great Wisconsin-made gifts for every occasion. T-shirts for birthdays, cookbooks for showers, aprons for Mother's Day, hats for Father's Day, gift boxes for weddings and thank you gifts, and for Christmas or any other celebration. We have mini cinnamon bears. They even smell like Pleasney. Get your gifts at our outlet store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse.
Stop into Pischke Motors to get your new Ram now. Get a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on all new 2026 Ram trucks. This offer will end December 31st, so stop in now. And during the Wrap Up the Year sales event, get 0% financing for 60 months on all new 2026 Bighorn and Laramie Ram 1500s. Or save over $10,000 off MSRP on select inventory. Hurry in because this offer ends December 31st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Is your body sending you an SOS? If you have high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes, your kidneys could be warning you about increased risks like heart attack or stroke. Don't miss the hidden signal. Ask your doctor about a UACR urine test.
It's the Tempur-Pedic New Year's sale at Home Sleep Express. Get up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets, plus a $300 home shopping cart with free white glove delivery and pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic New Year's sale at Home Sleep Express.
All right, a little colder than we've had last night, but I think a lot of these temperatures will be kind of right after midnight and kind of be steadier, slowly rising as cloud cover increases too. A lot of clouds Wednesday, could be a few sprinkles, especially towards the afternoon and evening. That would be probably south of I-90, not expecting significant amounts. Won't really cause too much of an issue. Otherwise mild all the way through Saturday. Don't forget, maybe a little bit of freezing drizzle Thursday night for some areas, but other than that, mild conditions.
All right, thanks Greg, and thank you all for joining us at 5. We'll see you at 6.